Alright, Vicky fam, welcome back to another Draw With Me session. I know I've already done the second half of that little intro before, referenced another joke, but I can keep reusing shit until I actually become popular, because nobody's actually gonna know I'm saying the same jokes over and over again. But we're gonna be moving on to, what is it, last video, so that was Friday. Yeah, Friday, it's Monday now, so I draw on weekends pretty often, but I don't record those because it's usually drawing with friends or having fun, you know what I'm saying? So it's more chill that way. Also, my girlfriend started artwod. I'm so happy. Maybe I said this on Friday, but it's so cool watching her learn, and it's so nice being able to give her tips and shit that I wish I had when I started. And it's so beautiful watching her try and get better. She's on 1 point perspective right now. She's just the roadmap. I actually might go through the beginner roadmap at 1 point from artwod because I did not go through it purely because I was so used to the beginner basics course that they had, which was much more exercise and drill heavy. And the roadmap doesn't have as many exercises which are difficult, but one thing I've realized is I could just drill it over and over anyways, right? If they give a couple examples, I could find more examples like that and just drill the shit out of it. So I might actually give it a shot. Maybe not on camera because I like having my little routine and setup here, but maybe on my own time, for sure. You know, whenever my girlfriend is going through it, I can go through it. So I'm very proud of you, baby. Just a heads up. But yeah, today we'll be doing the second part of the sketchbooking course, or the next, I think, assignment, right? Which is, man, I love the music they use, and I love how Antonio said this one specific thing. He's like, you've noticed. He's like, hey, don't worry about the mistakes. Just chill. Try to represent what you see on the paper, and then rotate it, right? Do it from a different perspective. Build our spatial reasoning. Awesome. And essentially, it's household objects. I clearly don't have any household objects in front of me, so I'll be using the reference off screen on my iPad Mini. John 6. But one thing I really liked about these videos is that Antonio would make fuck ups and he'd do what I do. He's like, oh goddamn, what a wonky line, but then he'd try and fix it anyways, and he'd just ignore it. I really liked that, and I really liked how he said, you'll notice how I get quiet when that's being quiet is a good thing because he's focusing. He's like, it's all about patience, being quiet, focusing, taking your time. So on that note, while I'm drawing, and I know my girlfriend will hate this because she's complained about this before, but I will be getting quieter. So enjoy the nice little Chainsaw Man background music because I care more about my art progress than I do about entertaining you pieces of shits. So, with that being said, let's start with the first reference, which is a very simple, deceptively simple. Everything is difficult when you're starting out this new thing, but I'm really excited to learn and practice, which is a table. So, let's just start with that. It is an ellipse. I mean, I guess I could comment what I'm doing while I'm doing it, but it is an ellipse, which this pen won't seem to fucking pick up. Yeah, I don't know why every time I just start, it's so shito, but it's a very small cylinder actually. And then it essentially is going a bit outwards, like so. You know, it's not gonna be the most accurate, but okay. And then it's, I could do something over here. Yeah, okay. It comes down like this. There you go. Okay. It's not super accurate in my perspective, it's a bit off. But it's all about the effort. Okay, now I'm gonna do something which might be quite scandalous. So it's basically this little ring it's kind of attached, I guess you could say, but I guess I'm just not showing that attachment. It's supposed to be much bigger. I actually fucked up. Like, this is supposed to be so much wider. This. The proportions are off. This has ended up being smaller. This is supposed to be huge. So what did I mess up? This should have been out more. This should have been out more. This should have been out more. And then we just have a... Yeah, there you go. So that's the table. Now let's rotate it, right? So let's do something like... Okay, which direction do I want to do it in? I can make it something like... Then this is also coming outwards, right? So this is coming out. Well, I guess I can make it longer. So it would be like that. Coming outwards. Because it's jutting out, right? So it's actually more like this, I guess. Yeah, it's more like that. Like somewhere there. And then the table is also jutting out this way, so... something like that. The ellipse, I kind of made it a bit off, but I can fix that with just a draw over. Like that. So, and we also have an ellipse coming around, right? So kind of this point. But I guess we could start with this. There you go. And ooh, that's not what I meant to do. But I guess that is what's happening. Oh, that's an accident. That's definitely an accident. Something like that. Oh yeah, that's a fuck up. I'm murmuring. Oh yes, that is a fuck up. There you go. Now, I mean, there you go. Now you dipshits will understand. I have to stop murmuring. Fucking hell, that's a huge fuck up on my end. But it's okay. Still practicing, still learning. But again, this is too, again, the size. It's because this is what is actually happening here, right? It's like this. They're actually jutting out a bit, and then I guess from the bottom you could say that same thing's happening because it's going this way, so it's like that, right? And then this is where this fucker comes across like that. That's actually what's happening. What I've actually done is something even more difficult, or more annoying, more incorrect. Yeah. It's hilarious how something like a simple table can be so difficult to do. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I know Antonio in his thing said, "Oh, just do it once or twice, right? Rotate it once or twice." I'm gonna keep this entire practice today. Might just be me practicing rotating this. This is a skill I want to work on. This is a skill I want to develop, right? Understanding the shapes, getting the proportions down, and then rotating them. So I'm gonna keep trying it until I get it down. So let me drink some water, take a break. It's so exciting. I need to think more. That's the biggest thing. Clearly, is my intelligence is the bottleneck. So let's take some pills and get smarter. Fuck. How's it already been 20 minutes? There's no way. That's only been 10. Okay, good. Yeah, I started at time. I started at 4:10. Okay. Recall. Recall is the great end all be all. So that was an accident. Okay. This thing needs to be much wider. It needs to be much fucking wider, like. Yeah, so I need to have this maybe. Something like that. Maybe this could have been a bit further out. Let's just do that. Even though that's not part of it, at least we can. Okay. And how should we do this now? It's basically attached. It's kind of gonna be something like this. So, is it? That's so wonky. It's true. It's true, Antonio. It's a wonky as shit. Okay, and then we got one over here. Something like that. Oh no, but that's way too short. Wait. No, that's so fucking incorrect. It's hilarious. Holy shit. Okay, so let's actually get this shape down first. What is it? It's like this. Right? That's basically what it is. But what is it actually? It's this. It's Just like that. No, that's fucking stupid. That doesn't make any sense either. Oh, I love this. I love how difficult this is. Just a simple, yeah, just literally a simple fucking chair. Well, it goes to show though, right, that these are the shapes that I need to focus on understanding, getting the perspective down for. So let's try that again. Okay. So again, it's this, then it's, if I were to just do the front view, it's literally just this. And around here is when the other ellipse is. So that's an ellipse, cylinder, cylinder. Well, this is actually a bent cylinder. So what that means is it's actually like this, I guess. I'm trying to imagine this. Something like this. Yes, right? Oh, that's incorrect. So what is it then? So is it what I did originally, like this? I guess that's basically what it is. Yeah, that's literally what it is. And then we have the difficult part is you have this stuff, right? This stuff coming down here. You have one coming over like so. And there's another one. This is, yeah. And then the one in the back, which is roughly around here, I guess you could say. Something like that. That's basically what it is. And then we have the table. That's roughly what it is. So what I need to do is keep spamming it until I've internalized it, right? And I'm very excited for that. So let's see, let's think harder again, and let's just do it from this angle again. We might as well get it down. And we can maybe think a bit ahead as well. This is actually a really good exercise in thinking about objects ahead of specific things, right? Like in front. So if I follow the, so it's coming out a bit. Okay, so I could do something. I forgot to add that, but apparently there's something like that there now. So this is sort of coming outwards. So this. Oh, but it's the same size again. I made it the same size because no, and the thickness fucks with it because I fucked up the thickness. Okay. Okay, so this is. I guess these two are parallel? No, because this is also going a bit outwards. So if it's going a bit outwards, it'd be something like this. Yeah. Tiny lines. Gotta make sure the tiny lines are also. That's again, as all the proportions are off. And then we can do something like this. I guess my biggest thing is maybe I'm drawing too small, right? Because this is all sorts of off. Yeah, that is very, very off. But I can just keep going. Can you see this properly on the camera? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Let's try doing this from recall. I'm gonna get rid of the. God damn it. I'm gonna get rid of. Is my iPad charging? ET is charging. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the reference now. So. And one of the things I want to do is, apart from thinking of the perspective apart from thinking of the perspective grid, really also think about just the entire image that I'm trying to draw in general. That should help. Oh, that's too much. Go. I'm thinking, because if this is going outwards, right? If this is it, it's going outwards. And it's going outwards. It's going outwards. Something like that. Maybe that's a bit too outwards. We also have the big ass ring in the middle, which needs to follow this perspective, so. Some attachment there, but then what about here in the back? That might be jutting way too outwards. I think it is. I think it definitely is, but it's okay. This should have been actually more like here, maybe. Yeah, here. If we Oh no. What have I done? That doesn't make any sense anymore. And if we do this, yeah, we'll see that's wonky as shit. So, let's keep going. A bit too small, but let's try. I guess we'll do, what perspective have I not done? Maybe we haven't done from over here. So let's do something like this. Okay, so oh fuck. So what is the perspective here? It's, I mean, it could be something like this, or it could even be something like this. Right, the ellipse can look like that in either of them. So what are we thinking? I'm thinking the second one. So we could literally just, and then bring it outwards. Make it a bit longer, right? So oh, okay. Stop muttering, Viggy. Okay. It's coming outward like that. Okay, so we could do something like that. There you go. Same thing here. Same thing here. I love how easy experienced artists make it look. It's beautiful. And then maybe something like that don't seem right to me. Because then if it comes down, then it also moves out. That doesn't make much sense. Okay. So clearly we need to break it down even further with just these. So what is happening here? It is a so if this is the box, right, that we're confining the cylinder into, then these are moving outwards. No, but then they'd still be in the box. So they're moving diagonally. Yeah, it's like this. This is where they are. But then they're converging back towards the box. Right? They're converging back towards the box. So it's like this. And then you can just like that. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Let's do that again with just now the plane, right? This is the box, right? This is the box for the table, for the top part of the table, right? And these things are going outwards, but it's going outwards. And it's, what is it? It's to the right one. So that, and then going out again. But this is still converging, same thing. It's going out, right? So it's like that, then out again, like that, and out again. So that's what makes it have that sort of shape. So if I do this, so if it's like this, if one ellipse is like this, what should the other be like then, right? It's going that way. Sure. What does that mean? Well, that means this is basically going inwards. So this is where the plane actually is. It's like this. And then, so that means that's what the legs are going to be like. Same thing. Something like that. Does that make sense? I guess we could try from the top, but I'm gonna have to lift this up a bit. Box. Let's say we have ellipses all over here. It is jutting out. Let me check the reference again, actually. I need to stop muttering. It is jutting out. Let me check the reference again, actually. Okay. So this. Oh no, it's actually yeah, that's actually my mess up. It's this, like I said. If this is the extra plane that's coming out, it's landing here. So it's like this. Same thing, right? It's like this. Wow, that's much more accurate. That is much more accurate. So, with that being the case, if I were to if it's coming out, so if I do something like this, so it would be something like this. Then that's not jutting out as much. Okay, and again, this is the shape. And then this motherfucker is like really long. Okay, let's turn the page and try again. But let me take a break first. And I'm going to draw this bigger. Let's have it so maybe only 2 or 3 of these tables exist. I don't want to get into the habit of drawing so small. Maybe this doesn't look that small to anybody watching, but it might be hindering my ability to actually really think about the shapes. This is good. This is good. I'm going to be coming back today and I'll probably do another one. I might, I have more time in my day. So I think I'll be able to draw for a couple hours, 2 hours in a day rather than 1. So what I could do is try focusing on the table for this hour, and then I'll choose another object. And Antonio did say only choose 2, right? And then try drawing those from different angles. So let's not spread myself too thin, and this is how I guess we can improve my visual library, right? So let's really focus on this table. I already have a couple things. I have the drill, I have a table, these are things that I'm learning, right? The drill, I got a decent shape language understanding of that. Now I'm working on this specific type of table, and then I'll be whatever other item I choose. And then there's also the scooter. That's another thing that's going to be replaying in my mind. Alas, pacing a pact. And what other things? General manipulations, right? I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's get to it. Let's really think. So we got this. All right, this is the table head. We've established that. Again, Antonio said take your time, so I'm really gonna take my time. I'm not gonna put a mark down until I feel more confidence, right? then like that. Could be coming down here. That would be coming down there. Come down there. Try. I'll add the ring after. I guess maybe I should just focus on just the, so if this is that's already a mess up, but it's okay. Okay. That maybe. And this one is this. Oh no, it'd be more like this. Yeah, there you go. Did I do that right? No. These back ones are also really short. Okay, let's try that again. Let's really focus on the simple shapes, right? So now we do it again, but from the way the reference was. Fuck, man, this is such a good spatial reasoning exercise. It really makes me think. Okay, so it's coming out. So this. Okay. It's like here. So then we got here. Okay. And then this is located here. So we'll just bring it down. That. Fuck. Maybe that's a bit too much, but wonky line. You know, wonky line aside, I actually think that's correct. And then if you bring this back here again, it's coming down like so. Right? But then it's like that, okay. That seems more accurate to me. The line's a bit wonky, but we can do it again. So let's do it from this angle. So if we have this, and this is where the ellipse is, right? And it's just coming straight through like that. We can, it's essentially moving outwards, right? So it's more like this. And I can just that's a fuck up on my end, but whatever. Same thing. So if we have this, and then it's that. There you go. Mm-hmm. I guess we have something like this. Then it's coming down. Jesus, what the fuck? Where is this going now? And then we have this. It's okay. Is that correct? This line's all wonky. No, it is not. So let's see what ended up being a bit fucked. I mean, it's good to take notes, is it not? I can't just do things and like here, if this is, so we went from this, wait, no, we went from, it's like that roughly. So this one is coming out this way. It's coming out this way? Yeah, it's coming out this way. Going down. Okay. And this, we're going down. Okay, and then this, going down. Yeah, that is actually correct. Okay, so that's the mentality I need to have with this. I know what I fucked up here, because I started to look like it's going down. Okay, that's technically correct. I need to start, from, yeah, and then the same. This one's where I guess things got a bit. Because I was like, okay, it's going down, and then no, actually this is correct too. So these are technically correct. Because it's down here, where it should have been something like this, going down. Yeah, it should have been something like that. Same thing here. All right, let's like that. So you also have to align these as well. It's not too bad, actually. This is okay. Let's keep trying. And actually, I think this angle is really what's gonna sell it. People don't realize that's how difficult even this is. It's hilarious. So let me actually do it with the guidelines this time around. Okay, so let's just get a box that is relatively perfect. And then, what is it? It's just angled outwards. So this is right here. Right here is where the table legs will reside. Trying to be rough, but also keep it in mind, right? And then this is where they will connect, so it'll be something like this. Right? Because it'll be starting from here, so it'll be something like that. Oh, that's off. That's misaligned completely. And this one. Is that correct? I don't think so. Let me look at the reference again. Am I still muttering? Most likely. Okay, so it seems it's like this actually. So if this is the bottom of the table head, right? It seems the table legs are like that, a bit wider out. So if Okay, actually, I think I know what it is. It is diagonal, that's for sure. It's a diagonal, so it's we're definitely for the bottom going outwards, right? But let's just say this is the back. Then I think the way I should do it is maybe more like this, because if this is where they're all reaching back towards, maybe it should be something like this, like that, right? Something like that. So that way, this is at least perfect. Well, this I got a bit wrong, but it should be like that. Does that make sense? Maybe. Okay, let's try that again. So, I think starting from the bottom is the best way to go about it. It'll really force me to visualize the thing. So let's see. Let's do a different angle though. Let's do this, yeah. And we can have this be the front. So if this is our box, I'm gonna put this away. Put the reference away. You guys can't see that shit. You guys can't see that shit. So much murmuring happening. Okay, so would it not just make more sense to have the box? Okay, and then I start outwards. I really, really need to focus for this one. Okay, well actually we could actually do something like this instead. I'll make the perspective this way so it's a bit easier. But do something like this. And then that. This. And this can go over here. But this is all going back towards. It's a bit too much, actually. That doesn't really make sense. Where is the issue? So I try doing something like this. So this was not. There you go. And maybe this needed to be more. Well, this one definitely needed to have its perspective changed. Okay, let's try again. And before I try again, let's reinforce it again. So it's, if I use, let me use the gray because this is very light. Okay, so let's actually break it down again. Keep breaking it down for me, right? So we'll make this, if everything can be put into a box, everything shall be put into a box, right? And then it's diagonal, so it's like that. Same thing here, we go diagonal. Right. It's all a bit diagonal. Cool, same thing. And then this one, let's say this is the really in one, we'll make this this one starts really inwards. This one will go outwards. So again, this is the perspective. Then we can go, outwards like that maybe. I guess that's a bit more outwards. And same thing here. Immediately go like this, but then guess. Yeah, more out. Okay, cool. So when we translate that, oh, I love this. This is working my brain so much. Translate that to the table, right? Have something like cool. That looks much more accurate. If this is the top, like this is the front. Yeah, that looks much more accurate. Okay, that's not bad. So let's keep trying that then. Although the two table legs do need to be a lot longer. So... and somehow it's been 50 minutes. I have fucking zero idea how it's been 50 minutes. But it has. Maybe I should keep doing this today. Yeah, I think I might as well keep doing this today. What the fuck does it matter? I'm the one trying to figure out this problem, not you. So, and then tomorrow I can do a different household item. That's hard, man. Like my will to consist and persevere. Persist and consevere. Okay, I want to fill something up here. Okay, let's try it. How does it look like in the reference? Okay, well, actually in the reference, it has little nubs. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So that's another thing. It's okay for these to have a bit, be a bit different, because in the reference, there's something like this, which basically grounds it to the same thing. Right? It's like this. It's like, what do you... So now it all looks like it's part of the same perspective, even when these things aren't. You have this to essentially bring it back. Right? So that's what I need to do. Well, that's what. So that means I can focus just on getting this correct. And let me try that again then. So let's just say this is the base plane, right? And let's go from there. And I guess this is the perspective. So we got this, like that. There you go. Now we got this here. We'll make this the front, I guess. Yeah. This here. Another one thing I realized is I can just follow this for the diagonal. If I'm trying to visualize which way for it to go, right? So I went straight up. Again, straight up here. Okay, so I went straight up here and then I went back. So if I should follow that, go straight up here, and then I go back. So that means something like this. That's a bit off. I mean, the lines are a bit wonky, and I keep shifting my hand. It's okay. And then we'll make this the back. So again, this is where it was, and then I went back. We'll go here, right? Up here. We can go, I guess we can do something like... Same thing here. This I go... How'd I fuck that up? Wait, what? I don't think I did that right. And more further back, so this... That's a bit off. I guess this is what we're going for, right? It should look like this from the bottom in any perspective, but this is what it's being based off of, which is like that. So this is the base plane, And then if we're gonna go by units, like the top two are 1 unit apart, and the bottom two are 2 units apart. Right, so this is what it'll look like from the bottom. Right, it would be like this. That's basically the minor axis as well. Right, that's the bottom. Ta-da! That's the table, right? That's what we'd see from the bottom. This is not a perfect square. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna let's just try getting the ellipses down. So if we have, again, just really using my imagination, we could have something like this, and then something like that. I guess actually, if I should really focus on that. And then something over here, and something like that. So this would be something like this. No. No. Let's try again. Okay. No, I didn't smudge this. Well, let's go slower, right? I think I'm going too fast. So let's try, I guess, this angle, right? So if this is, I'm gonna keep ghosting. So if this is my plane, and let's just say it's going back, then this will be the front, right? Okay, and this one, because we're all heading back here. Right. And then this one can be something like this. And this one can be something like that. So if we're all to head back to this same point, I guess. I think that works. I mean, if you could see how not wonky the lines were, because this. That. Yeah. And then we did this to come. Wow, I think that's actually, okay, yeah, the lines are wonky, but that is definitely, if you look at it, it is definitely closer. Okay, let's take a little space and effect break. I'm gonna drink some water as well. I'm gonna charge this mic while I'm going to the gym, because I'm gonna go to the gym right now. Honestly, I love this because tables like these are deceptively simple. If you think about just in terms of, I'm just drawing the table, but if we're trying to make it accurate to the perspective, right? When it's straight, that's simple. Drawing a table that's just like this is much more simple, while still, it's a cluster of cylinders and it may be a bit more difficult, but like for example, let me just do this relatively quickly, right? If you got this, then just doing this, then doing this is relatively simple, right? Because then, like if it's just going back, then you can just do Ta-da, right? Even if you want to do it, let's say in a different perspective, like if you want to do it like this. And just because it's straight, you already have this and this defined. Know what I mean? You can just do this. Add a little cylinder there. This is the cylinder here. This is the cylinder here. And then you got one just kind of slightly poking back here. You see? Very, very, very rough example, but it's very easy to do it straight. But once we start realizing that, oh wait, it's actually diagonal outwards from the original perspective, that's when it gets difficult, because now you got to start accommodating for very different perspectives while still maintaining the cylindrical shape, right? So as a beginner, this is obviously not the best teaching I could be doing, but I'm more so explaining it to myself than to you, the fake audience. So oh, it's already been an hour. Okay, damn. I'm gonna do a few more of these because I want to get it down in my head, and you can see on the camera, which is what matters. So I guess we could try, maybe this is the box, so we could do, okay. Just like that. I know it's not the most accurate, but something like that, right? More further out, and this would probably be, yeah, I mean, it's the fact that these two are different thicknesses as well. If I were to make it even, then there you go. That would look more, there you go. That looks better, right? Okay, I think I'm starting to get it down. I think I'm definitely starting to get it down. Let's keep reinforcing. Let's just do, because I don't really have much space. Let's just practice a bunch of different angles and just focus on landmarks, right? There you go, that should be fine. So 1 unit, and then because I'm also gonna need to imagine where, so it'd be something like this. 1 unit there, and something like that. 1 unit, not 2 units. Something like this. 2 units. Something like that. It's all going back. It's supposed to all go back here, so that's incorrect. It should be more like this. This is going like so. This is going to be reaching roughly there. Again, this one will be around here somewhere. This one will be, okay, these two are accurate, I think. But this one needs to have, I think, the degree is wrong, like the perspective is wrong. Okay, whatever, let's try again here. So this one, then this is 1 unit, and this one will make 2 units, 2 units, right? So the trick I'm doing right now is just thinking about the perspective that it would be in, right? Because the thing is, even if at the end of the day I get to draw this table, I think this is transferable towards many other things where I'm just thinking about the perspective. And having to make things converge towards a different perspective, especially in terms of a cylinder. So this should be something like that. This would be something like this. It's a bit off. It's actually kind of off, but here you go. This will be a much narrower degree than that, or should be. And this one will kind of be like this. So with that in mind, let's say if it's like right there, and I need to hit like right here. So this one, go like that. And this one. This here. Then now we got to measure whether it's adding up or not. Roughly adding up, yeah. It's getting better, I'd like to think. Same thing here. Honestly, what I should do is use the lighter version, right? Because that's what helped here. Because I don't need to see the whole perspective again. I'll use the lighter one. When I come back, I'll practice this a little bit more before going back to this and then bringing it to here. Ah, it's so exciting. Just a simple fucking table can be so difficult. It's actually amazing. But the simple table, once I get the mannequin for the simple table down, I'll be able to do a lot of other interesting things with it, is what I assume, right? Start adding random shapes to the fucking mannequin. Because I already understand this, or I want to be able to get to a point where I understand this very well. And it all started with this. Just this right here. Just looks can be deceiving. I love breaking shit down, bro. When I don't understand it, I love just breaking it down, thinking out loud, trying to figure it out. So this one again, let's make that here. There. Oh fuck, maybe we should make this the 2 then. Let's make this the 2 and this can be the 1. Okay. So if I wanted to go back there, right? Let's just say it's going back there. Then it should be something like this. Same thing here. This is going back here. There you go. So if it's going back there, this one's literally just going to be like this. While go. Because that's the back. Yeah. That actually makes sense too. Holy shit. That makes a lot of sense. Although this should probably be converging more then. That's crazy. I'm actually getting this down. And then we could do this one is upside down, right? So maybe this will be, we can make this the 1. Or maybe, yeah, this can be the 1. So I'm just gonna put a dot here. It's gonna overlap, and I do apologize for that. But I don't give a shit about you, and you don't give a shit about me. There you go. So that's what's come back. And then let's come over here so we can just same. Okay, so that literally stays as is. That one, guess. This one. that makes sense too. This was less what it's all super rough, and I'll get it down better a few hours from now when I try again. But I'm gonna focus on making my lines cleaner again. Like it's also rough right now because I'm have a little space and I'm making excuses. But very fun. That was really fun, and I really made me think about perspective. So I'm gonna do it when I come back, but without the grid, and see how that goes. So yeah, that was honestly fucking great. Again, Antonio's videos and just the mindset that he promotes, and I think I've been getting better at just being in that mindset more often than not, where it's like, okay, shit, we're literally just trying to learn and figure things out, and it'll all happen over time, right? There's no rush, and the goal is just to improve my spatial reasoning. So let's keep going there. But on that note, keep drawing and deposit money into these two fingers right here, presumably a fat stack, just a fat stack that's it's going right between these two fingers. But 5 million, please, and keep drawing, and please give me money. Thank you.